Some people
Listen
won't
to
invite you
this.
around certain people, like their boyfriends or guys that they like, or they won't even talk about guys.
So this is the newest shit. It's not pretty girl privilege now, it's a pretty girl curse. The pretty curse. So apparently part of this pretty curse is that women don't want you around their boyfriends and husbands because you're just so pretty that like it becomes a curse. No. Your girlfriends don't want you around their boyfriends and their husbands because you are living your life through the lens of pretty privilege, which
Who
means
said
that
that?
you think your looks are supposed to open all kinds of doors for you.
We
So
do
you're
not think
throwing
that.
your sexual energy around messy mess. You are.
Projection.
And girls don't like that around their boyfriends and their husbands. It has nothing to do with being intimidated by you or insecure because of
Yes, it
your supposed good looks. It's hoe shit.
You sound
Girls
like a
don't
hater.
like hoe shit around their boyfriends and their husbands. It's simple.
Okay, let me go ahead and say something because what Shorty was saying when I duetted her, it was just like so many women have this mindset, and it's just like it's ridiculous because basically the girl that I duetted, what she's talking about has nothing to do with you being super pretty, has nothing to do with your looks. It's because you are using your sexual energy, you are doing this, being promiscuous is basically what she was saying. But the whole time, let me just tell you something. Shorty that I duetted was projecting. She was projecting like it's finest, because pretty much what she's saying is she's saying that a pretty woman is using her pretty privilege and walking through the lens of her pretty privilege. No, she is not. She is walking and being herself. It's other people that think that she is going through her lens of her pretty privilege, when honestly, if she's pretty, she can't stop being pretty. If she's pretty, she's pretty. I don't have to just accept that. And that's the problem. People that are insecure with themselves, they hate pretty women. They get so intimidated by pretty women. And everything that she was saying in her video is a clear indication that that's pretty much like, that's the epitome of a woman that is intimidated by another pretty woman, because what she's doing is she's trying to spin it and make it seem like, and trying to basically categorize pretty women into a certain category, saying that they are promiscuous and they are fast or whatever the case is. Not every pretty woman is on that type of stuff. Some pretty women are modest. Some pretty women are celibate. Some pretty women are abstinent. Some pretty women have never been in before. Okay, so let's stop assuming that just because she's pretty that she's had all of this experience, because a lot of times she has not. Okay, and for her to say that she is using her pretty privilege as a way to just living through the lens of her pretty privilege, no, she's not. She's living through the lens of herself, but it's other people. But she was girl I duetted was projecting the fact, because she's thinking, oh, she's so pretty, she's just thinking that everything is about her being pretty. No, you're making it about her being pretty because you find her pretty. Let's be real. But so the girl who she stitched, she made a valid point, and people are mad because what she's saying is true, the original creator, because basically the original creator was saying how like she has been, excluded because people don't want her around, like their boyfriends or their friends, or just don't want her around because she's super pretty. And honestly, that's really the case. People that are immature, immature and insecure, they will not want a pretty woman around because that pretty woman is going to steal the thunder, is going to steal the shine, is going to steal the spotlight. That's why they don't want them around. But then for people to be out here saying, like, trying to make the woman that's pretty, stop trying to make pretty women feel bad about themselves, and stop trying to make us feel insecure just because y'all are intimidated at the fact that we are pretty. We did not ask to look this good, okay? And if we're pretty, we're going to go out and we're going to live. But we're not using our looks for everything. It's other people that make us think that because they're insecure.